Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands, and I hope you guys had a great week. And I had to work till Saturday, and today finally I can rest, and tomorrow. And it finally snowed in Canada. This winter has been awkward, to be honest with you. We haven't seen too much snow. We didn't had a white Christmas this year, which I didn't mind, to be honest with you. We're gonna be doing a reading for Pisces, all right? And it's gonna be for February. I mean, I was gonna do it for the next to whatever 10 days that's left, but I just don't see the point. And we're gonna do this for February 2020. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. All right, we got communication, a message, a messenger, something swift, something quick, a quick message like a mailbox, inbox, something online. Two of Pentacles between the two of you. There is some people, there's two people, maybe you, messages, exchange of messages. Sometimes Page of Swords can be a bit rush with their messages, and maybe not quick, not too smart, but it's still a message. It's still something that need to be delivered, need to be sent. Seems like a positive message is coming your way. Ace of Wands. I mean, this is like a message of, well, I'd say love. There is something in the making here. Okay, we got that here actually. This is a yes card. Something is coming forward and I'm liking what you're hearing. I guess that's what I'm hearing. The Two of Pentacles is can be that you expecting a positive news, and there was a decision that needed to be made, because Two of Pentacles is like juggling between two people or maybe situations, and then you're like, okay, what's gonna be? And that the Ace of Wands, it says, well, it's gonna be a yes, so you're gonna get some positive news. If it's love, it's a yes, so you get that some sort of confirmation of the message that you get. In the Queen of Cups, oh wow, now I get it. It's in regards to the Queen of Cups. She's a very intuitive person, very devoted, and if this is somebody, how they feel about you, they feel that they're falling in love with you. With the Queen of Cups, she's very compassionate, she is high intuition, she can be a psychic too. She can observe people's feelings, emotions. The Queen of Cups, I love her because she has an apple here in her hand. I think it's her nurturing abilities to share, like the fruit of love. Okay, I know the apple is like Adam and Eve, and that's when everything, the beginning of new humanity started, right? With and all the problems, but she has the capability to go deep into the root of the problem and solve the problem. She has a lot of compassion. She is not like the Moon or the High Priestess, who is very passive. She has human attributes. That means that every creative dreams she has, she brings them to fruition. That's why she's the Queen of Cups. She's the queen of artistic pursuits. She's the queen of love. Okay. Yes, we have a very positive starting here. There is a sense of initiation. Maybe there's two of you initiation, or maybe the Queen of, because she has the Pisces in her element. So it can be you, Pisces. Somebody is like head over heels in love with you. That's a wonderful news. Oh my God. But we have here a bit of a detachment. There is like being precautious, being detached. Maybe it can be you Pisces, maybe are a bit detached. Um, she's a mother figure, so it can be that you're cautious because due to circumstances, or it can be cautious because you sense there's something that needs to be cleared out, and there's some miscommunication and misunderstanding. This is, after all, is communication that requires between two people. And the divine is saying that yes, it does require participation and communication in order for things to clear the air, right? Like the page of swords is saying. And the wands, queen of cups, has the compassion to be understanding of the circumstances and be accepting of this, the root of the reading now, the base chakra. So, but we've seen from in the past, there have been some detachment from, I don't know, from you or from both parties. Let me see. Oh, yeah. The Five of Swords, there have been major deceptions here. There can be a cheating, betrayal, mind games, dishonesty. Exactly. It comes with the communication. Somebody really hurt you bad, and you are detaching. But the Four of Pentacles is like detaching in order to gather your thoughts, your feelings, to balance them out, and to understand where you stand in the whole this picture. And you know, Queen of Cups, she knows, she never takes more than what she deserves, but in the same time, when she knows what she deserves, and she deserves respect most of all, she will not settle for less than that. So she demands respect. And with the Five of Swords, there's a lot of bullying and fooling around. So and that causes that detachment of the Four of Pentacle, not participating. Yeah. Oh, there is this King of Wands. Then there it is. We found the criminal. Okay, this guy is charismatic. He's so artistic. He's so full of fire, and he's a great leader. He has so great attributes, but in the same time, next to the Five of Swords, this guy can be a scam artist. This guy can be a con artist when he truly wants. He can serenade you and sing you, but he does it all for the sole purpose of getting the love and the need and the attention he was desperately looking for. And it can be between two people, because the Two of Pentacles is like, it can be juggling between two people. They can be, yeah, with the Five of Swords there is a lot. So he can play he can play the same game of push and pull with the Four of Pentacles. And you really caught, the Queen of Cups knows already, she's ahead of her game, so she really caught on the game. So she's not she has too much self-respect, so she's not willing to participate in that, especially when there's other people involved, and the game goes on. But the King of Wands, I think he really loves you though, because why would he see you as the Queen of Cups? He embraces all your attributes. You are very sensual, very beautiful. You are a beautiful person in and out. She sees that you are very refined, elegant, outspoken, sensitive, sensible, anything. You are a person that embraces the most deepest, darkest side of yourself, and you can actually articulate. There's a lot of Gemini element in that too. Okay? She understands the pain of life and love itself, but she still maintains herself grounded. There's a lot of green and stability around her. So she has gained that knowledge, and she's gained the throne where she stands. So nobody can say that she's awkward. Okay, sometimes Queen of Cups is perceived as somebody that unstable or awkward because she's willing to go where nobody dares, and to speak certain truth and certain things, like the Page of Swords, saying things that nobody even dares because people are so proper, are so, you got to be reserved, right? You got to be cautious what you're saying, because otherwise, you're taken for being unstable person, right? And but that just shows the emotional depth that you are willing to face and to work on it and to heal. People, she's not afraid of that, because the Queen of Cups is the same woman that, you know, used to be on the High Priestess element too. She has met the Dark Night of the Soul. She's been in the Hades underground world, in the devil element there as well. But she knows how to work with the shadow side of it and embracing the yin and yang, right? So she's a healer. Maybe they see you as a healer. The thing is that because of the Cetos element in you, they have been finding hard to play the game with you. So they are on that detachment mode as well. Not detachment, but they are careful. Maybe with the Four of Pentacles, where they're more, you know, try to keep their hands to themselves. But in the same time, I remember that's a song, "Can't Keep My Hand to Myself." I don't know who sings that. But trying to keep my hand to myself, but in the same time, I feel like I got to work on something. So it's somebody that constantly, because he has this fire energy, he feels like he has to do something. He needs that attention. The King of Wands, he's like the performance ship. He's the guy that he needs some sort of attention, and make sure that he's always loved, right? Especially next to the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's not the best combination, I would say. But doesn't mean that he doesn't have feelings. He can be another father figure, just as you. He just loves the arts and maybe takes advantage of the arts by just creating beautiful things. Have you thought about it? The Four of Pentacles, the four corners of the house. So they like to just, sometimes safely playing a game that stimulates the artistic pursuits. Yeah. Five swords sometimes are seen also as strings, some sort of instrument. So, yeah, it's somebody who likes to play an instrument and entertain. Remember, crowning the matter is the Ace of Wands. So this is a great passionate start that you had. Maybe you had this passionate start on a mental and on a emotional level as well. You were stimulated, and that sparkled the desire on a mental level. You definitely have a lot in common, but you approach things differently. She's more sensitive, more sensible. She sees through the heart and the ego of somebody, even when they're trying just to entertain themselves. But she sees beyond that. She sees that there's that tendency to play people in every situation. So, however, it's important to just have fun and not overanalyze the circumstances. This is in the future. So there we have another woman, the Queen of Pentacles, another mother element. It can be that this person is married to this person, okay, and the other side, and there's all this deception in the middle and miscommunication or whatever. She's nurturing too. She's a typical mother of, maybe even a hardworking mother, a businesswoman, maybe, or the bread earner. She can be a bread earner. Maybe she makes more money. He's like the kind of guy that, likes to have fun, kind of. He's very go-getter too, and artistic, don't take me wrong. But she's the one who is like the more business-wise, but there's a sense of nurturing here. It can be you still. You can be that you're a hardworking person. Maybe you are work. This is also in the future. So you're focusing yourself maybe on your projects. Yes, it can be you, the Queen of Cups now. Instead of contemplating and just looking within and just feeling and balancing and healing, she's trying to find a way to how to be more extroverted and to express and the compassion and the love. Remember, the Queen of Cups, she likes to deliver that message. She likes to show love and compassion. So through the Queen of Pentacles, she can actually make it happen. Yeah, this is a great combination if it's the same person we're talking about. If it's two different people, then the King of Cups has a lot of working to do. That is right in the middle here with the games and the deception. But I think he's trying to balance things, because with the Four of Pentacles, I see the guy. He knows that some things are done not right, and he's trying to put his integrity in place as well, but by just looking at the things that when they went. We got the Wheel of Fortune. It's like what goes around comes around. So there's a karmic cycle that it's happening right now or is being completed. The Wheel of Fortune has that Jupiter element in Sagittarius. Destiny is saying here, destiny, it will bring everything in place. Okay, so what was done wrong to you, it will be undone. Okay. With the Page of Cups, there was this offer of love that it was in reverse. So it was turned down. Maybe you offered this cup of love and it got refused by somebody, maybe by the King of Wands. And that's where all the deception started, because you try to detach yourself from the situation, and they kept playing the mind games with your feelings. So there was a sense of disrespect of your feelings. So, and then you were refused, but in the same time you were not released and let go. So but I think with the Wheel of Fortune, with this cup in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune is saying that now you are in a place when you are putting self-love and you're putting more attention on yourself and your projects and your life, and just giving more value, self-worth to yourself, because Queen of Pentacles is not about the worth, abundance, and love. We have a lot of Venus element here too, beauty within and outwardly. So I think you realize that. You realize, because Queen of Cups has too much emotions and has the tendency that to give, and because she has compassion, she feels people's energy. So she can be 6 months without interacting with someone, and if they call her, she's like there, because that's how she is. Like, she's the best friend you can ever have. You can be for years, and then suddenly you need her, she's there. But now she's also understanding that she needs to put the focus and know her self-worth, and by also creating something tangible for herself. So that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. You are putting you're not waiting for somebody to give you that cup of love anymore. And when it's in reverse, and you're maybe even you're refusing it, or maybe you're just not waiting for it to arrive, you're just turning it down, in the sense that the wheel keeps turning. The wheel keeps turning because life goes on. It's a cycle, right? So it forces you to look at cup, look your own cup, it's saying here. Yeah, look at your own cup, okay? And what you think is like a refusal is more like put attention to start to love yourself again more. Okay, because the Pisces have that element of giving too much and caring for others, and sometimes that is very not attractive. So another page, there's a lot of pages, and we got 3 pages: Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. And we have the 10 of Cups here. Oh, look at that. So yeah, it definitely shows a very young element here, young energy. These are lessons, but there's also messages, a lot of messages. Maybe starting fresh again, because there's the tendency to, a beginner. There's a sense of the beginner, being young, being youthful, being genuine, being true to yourself, without all this deception element. Tenderness. I see a lot of young energy, tenderness. And I think you're starting to really baby steps to really to put that energy on you slowly. There's a lot of that element here. I see it. You're taking that Page of Pentacles is a slow card, but is very slow and steady and yeah, taking care of the projects, something slow, but you're focusing that energy on that. Again, here, you're learning to master to master something, a project. There's the Ace of Wands. If when it comes to love, you're putting more attention on yourself now, so you're not participating in any sort of game. So that Page of Cups in reverse. So when you, if you ever gave that cup of love with the Wheel of Fortune, it was returned to you. So this, the divine was not, destiny was not on your side. It was returned. So you are saying, okay, now I'm going to put all these pages, I'm going to put the attention on myself. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's where you're going to be. You're going to be very successful when you do that. But don't give up, okay? Slow but steady, but you're not going to give a great combination of the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. It shows that you have a great compassion, the healing abilities, and and also the business intuition, where to do this, how to do this. So whatever you're doing, if it's just pure self-love, you're definitely going there. With the God of 10 of Cups as an outcome, which is amazing. This is like completion. This is really making it with a 2 of Wands. So two people think alike. Two people think alike here, and that's a great thing. On a spiritual level, especially the 10 of Cups is accomplishment. That's some form of celebration of divine connection. I think with this King of Wands, you guys are really feel like you've met your match. The match. Sorry, I got a bit thirsty. And you are, yeah, together. It's like the 1-1. It's like 11-11. It's a very powerful, like soulmate connection. Again, 1-1 and 10 here. So another form of initiations and beginnings, new beginnings, and that's a beautiful. I feel like, despite of the trials and tribulations that you guys went, it feels like you're still working together though as a team. There's the 2 of Pentacles with communication in the middle. And there's a sense of young energy here. So maybe you're beginning afresh, a new cycle. Everything is new. Pages are new starts, slow but steady. The love is there, is young, is pure, is genuine. Maybe you're finally getting rid of this. Yeah, everybody's getting rid of the mind games. They're really looking for some sense of honesty and purity in this connection. And there is some new beginnings with the Ace of Wands, and that brings spirituality, spiritual connection with the self, but also with, if this is with the King of Wands, that means it's the form of celebration of this union. That is on a soul level, is very deep. That's for sure. That's very deep. So I would say congratulations to you guys, because the only way to get close to the heart of a person is by getting very close to your heart and knowing your self-worth first. And if you feel that, if you're not sure if you're doing the right thing by detaching yourself here with a Page of Cups, is saying that's okay. Don't be uncertain. Stay strong and confident, because that just will put you in a place when you learn to grow within yourself and learning to love yourself a bit more, right? The Wheel of Fortune, it gives you those cycles of spiritual enlightenment. Sagittarius is about higher learning and spiritual enlightenment. So that's what the lesson that you're learning, you as a Queen of Cups, okay? To not always give, and you can give. You're good at giving, but do it from the distance. You don't need to participate in the games. And then, because this way you do have no expectations, so there's nothing to hurt you. When you give love from a distance and you don't participate, that's the most honorable things you can ever do. That's the high level of nurturing that you can give to a person, by not, you know, willing to, out of weakness, to participate in the game, to feed, or out of fear because you're losing them, somebody else is going to take them. Let them take them. You're better than that. You know, you're a queen. You know your worth. You're not willing to play the game. You have the high intuition. You know that something deceptive is happening to you. You know that there's juggling between people here, and two people, maybe more than two. So you know your sense of worth, the sense of respect. So that's why there is a detachment. There's the sense of boundary here. Know your self-worth and detach. You don't need to do that. But doesn't mean that you need to hate the people. Doesn't mean that you got to stop loving them. They have to figure it out for themselves. Like you need to figure out for yourself that by detaching, you're growing the sense of self-respect. And they will love you and appreciate you and respect you even more, that you have set those boundaries for yourself. Okay? All right. Oh, guys, this was good. So just let's get one card of, sorry, guys. My throat is a bit coarse. I've always had like a rusty voice, but this morning, it's morning, I guess, so I don't know. So let's get a romantic card, just to trying to end it on a happy note. This is pretty beautiful as well, but worth waiting for. Oh, you see all about that Four of Pentacles here, waiting, and all these twos, which is about like juggling, buying time, waiting. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So by waiting, you don't just sit around doing nothing. You work on yourself. Like you being a queen, that means you're really progressing on a mental, physical, emotional level. You're really reaching certain maturity. But while you're waiting for certain things to happen, if it's in regards to love, while you're waiting, do something beautiful for yourself. You got all the tools here to make things happen, okay? But this is saying if this connection is meant to, if there's communication and you're something you're waiting for, it's saying don't force it, because in divine time things will be dissolved and it will happen, okay? And there's certain timing, okay? There's certain timing when things are meant to happen, okay? And the timing is not now. Like the Wheel of Fortune says the same. It's like timing, okay? In divine timing. Yeah. It says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you're still holding on to somebody else, or if there's a third person in the midst, then somebody has to release that. And whether that's if some a partner or an ex, and that is to go in order for you to find personal freedom, okay? And if there's some deception with the Five of Swords, there's somebody like keeping it in their energy around them as just to cause problems. And then that's important that the guy that, the third person that comes with the Five of Swords, that energy lingers there, because that is fear. That people, they linger around because they're fear. They want attention, validation, so there's willing. And the King of Wands, he finds it hard to release because he doesn't want to be alone. He wants you to be alone and to put your boundaries for yourself, but he doesn't want to be alone. He wants somebody's attention there. He wants a third person there, so they get that validation. But it's saying that they're working on it. I think they're working, and they realize, because it's like a mirroring effect. The Wheel of Fortune is like the lessons that you try to teach others are the same lessons that you need to learn for yourself first, right? That's the way it is. So yeah, it's worth waiting for. So it takes a certain times, but something is being released, that's for sure. Because I see you two coming to the conclusion of something divine, something strong and beautiful, and that will give you true joy on an inner spiritual level. Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much, and have a great Sunday.